Hey guys, what's up? This is Optimus N64, and I wanted to make a continuation of my video, Bring Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition to North America. Basically, I need to make some readjustments here. I need to start being more explanatory and get some things going on here. I need to tell you about Operation Zero, for those of you who don't know what it is. It's a fan campaign to persuade Nintendo of America to show to them that we want Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition. They're remaking Fatal Frame 2. Well, they already have. It's released in Japan, Europe, and Australia, while Nintendo of America has no plan to, to localize it here. And the fans are thinking, well, we don't approve of this. There's no sense in them rejecting Fatal Frame. Now, first of all, I gotta say, I don't know what's up with Nintendo of America. I don't know why they won't give us the games that we want. Why are they thinking, you know what, let's forget about our fans. Let's give them what we want to give them. As a game company, they should always give the customers what they want. And you know what they say, the customer's always right. Is Nintendo of America afraid they won't sell well? They shouldn't have to be. Fans have been trying to give them their money to buy these games. They're saying we want to buy these games, but Nintendo of America's like, well, we don't want to sell them. We don't have plans to, we don't want to, or, well, we really don't feel like it. Yeah, well, I understand you want this game, but I kind of think maybe we shouldn't sell it. Nah, it's just not a good idea. No. Well, forgive my humors there. I'm just upset right now. I just don't understand why Nintendo of America has been rejecting these cool games, why they won't localize them or translate them here in this country. I'm laying down because I'm tired. Anyways, I'm trying to help support Operation Zero to show to Nintendo of America that we want Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition. Also, let's not leave Fatal Frame 4 out of this. Fatal Frame 4, it was released only in Japan. The reason why it wasn't released worldwide, well, some say Nintendo of America just simply chose not to publish it, or I heard that Nintendo of Europe's release was cancelled for unknown reasons. But recently I was told by Kazi Ana Ayami that the reason why Fatal Frame 4 wasn't released worldwide is because there was a bug or some sort of flaw in the game, and they told Nintendo of Japan to fix it, but it wasn't anything that would hinder the gameplay, and it would cost more money to fix than it was worth. So Japan refused. After that, they refused to port Fatal Frame 4. I respect your beliefs. If you're watching this, I respect your belief, but I still have to have more information to know if that's the truth. I'm not trying to be rude, but I just heard that they chose not to publish it. I remember getting on a website trying to find out why Fatal Frame 4 wasn't released worldwide, and Reggie had a comment, well, we're not the publisher of Fatal Frame 4, so we can't say anything about that. There's been some cool games that were coming out. Disaster Day of Crisis, that was a game released on the Wii back in 2008, released in Japan, it was released only in Japan, Europe, and Australia, while Nintendo of America just canceled theirs for no reason. They said they decided to cancel the North American release due to poor sales in the other country. That does not... You don't cancel a game over that. Just because it didn't sell well in the other countries doesn't mean the same would happen here. Almost every video game released exclusively on the Wii have sold better here in North America. I promise on my hand to God, to the Lord, that every game almost every game in the Wii have sold better here in North America. Games like Okami and Castlevania Judgment, Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition, Arc Rise Fantasia, Muramasa, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, all the both of those games, both No More Heroes and all three Trauma Centers, all of them. They've sold better here in North America. And now, yeah, Nintendo wasn't the one publishing those games. They didn't publish most of them. If that's the case, then how come they're exclusively on the Wii? Now, games like Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Kirby, and games published by Nintendo that were released on the Wii have sold better here. The only three that sold better in Japan was Mario Sports Mix, Wii Party, and Samurai Warriors 3. But Nintendo of America has sold better games here. And almost every exclusive Wii title have sold better here. But anyways, my recent video of bring Fatal Frame 2 to Wii Edition in North America, it's got 216 views, and about the petition I posted and the links, we've got 600 subscribers. Well, not 600. We don't. We only need. We have over. We've got 563 supporters right now. We need 37 just to bring the game back here in North America. I've already signed it, but we need more people to sign it. Anyways, my video was also a response to Ice Earth Holic. As soon as this video is done, I'm gonna post it as a response to his. I was watching Phoenix Aquino's video, Join Operation Zero. That's what I want people to do. We need more viewers. We need more help. Now, like Operation Rainfall, they had a campaign to get Nintendo of America to release Xenoblade Chronicles, The Last Story, and Pandora's Tower. And they've succeeded in getting Xenoblade and The Last Story, while Pandora's Tower has yet to be confirmed. Also, as for Disaster Day of Crisis, it was cancelled because it didn't sell well in the other countries. That's not a reason to cancel a game. There's no sense in them canceling a game over that. There's Soma Bringer for the Nintendo DS. We want that game, but Nintendo of America just... I want them to listen to us. They need to listen to us. There's no sense in them rejecting these games and not giving us the games that we want. There's games like Captain Rainbow, Another Code R. There's this one game. It's an action game for the Wii. If you'll give me a moment, I'll look up here. There's even games released on the Nintendo DS and are not here in North America. There's a lot of games that... There's some cool games that Nintendo's releasing, and Nintendo of America won't release them here in North America. Why do they want casual, friendly, fun games? We don't want that. We want some cool games. We want games like Disaster Day of Crisis, Another Code R, Captain Rainbow, Pandora's Tower, Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition, Fatal Frame 4, and here it is. Here it is. That's the game. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see me good? Well, anyways, As of right now, Operation Zero, we're trying to focus on Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition. But also, if I can talk to them, let's try and help this other campaign on Facebook. It's called 100,000 for Project 04 to be released worldwide. We've got campaigns that are showing video game companies that we want these games. We've got 100,000 for Project Cross Zone to be released worldwide. We've got 100,000 Stronghold for Mega Man Legends 3 to be released worldwide. And the group has currently reached its goal over 108,000 members. But yet Capcom won't listen to us. Capcom needs to start, and that's the problem with the video game industries. They won't listen to us. They're always giving us something that we don't want. And we gotta show them we've had enough of this. There's no sense in them ignoring us. Alright, now my point, guys, Operation Rainfall is a campaign, in case if you don't know, to get Nintendo of America to release Fatal Frame 2. Well, also I've been focusing on Fatal Frame 4 as well. Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition. I would really like for that game to be released here in North America. I want to add it to my collection of video games. I still have yet to get my hands on Fatal Frame 1. I've played it, I borrowed it from a friend, and I had to give it back to my friend. Technically I gave it to another friend, and he knows my friend. They're friends too, and the friend that I borrowed the game from, he knows that my other friends got it. But anyways, I don't have any Fatal Frame games. I'm trying to get my hands on them. Also, here's what you can do, guys. You can write to Nintendo, call Nintendo, email Nintendo, tweet them on Twitter, or post on their Facebook page and show to them, I want Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition. Please listen to me. Please release this game. Why are you stalling? Or won't you give us the games that we want? And and this, you know what? Let me take a moment, so that Reggie, I'm checking the time limit on here. Give me a moment to pray and hope that Reggie, President of Nintendo of America, is watching this. Reggie, can you listen to us? Can you give us the games that we want? Can't you give us Fatal Frame 4? We want Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition and Fatal Frame 4 Mask of the Lunar Eclipse released here in North America. Can you listen to us? Can you respond to us? Stop giving us casual, friendly, fun games. We want the good games. We want the Fatal Frame games. We want Pandora's Tower. We want those kind of games. I mean, I'm not saying don't worry about Mario anymore. I mean, I'm a fan of Mario's. I'm a fan of Zelda, Metroid, Kirby, Pokemon, and all these Nintendo products. But my point is, you should listen to your fans and give them the games that they want. The customer's always right. The old saying. Especially when Rupin said it on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. That guy cracks me up. But, you gotta listen to us. The customer is always right. Reggie, I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm not trying to be rude. But I want you to know that we want these games. And there's no sense in you ignoring us. Please listen to us. We want these games. I'm just taking the time limit on this. I'm just trying to make sure I'm almost okay. Enough of this. Anyways, Reggie, listen to our fans. Give us the games that we want, and you guys can make thousands off of these. Look at Xenoblade. You guys got a number on that. So that's my message to Reggie. I really hope he's watching this. If you guys can somehow get this to him. This is also to those of Nintendo of America. So like I said, guys, let's basically pester Nintendo of America to help us. I want Fatal Frame. If you're saying the same, show to them. Speak up for yourself. Show to them how much that you want this game. There's no sense in them ignoring us or telling us that we have no plans to release these games. And my question is, why don't they? The first time I emailed them about Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition, I asked them, I'm simply requesting a US copy of Fatal Frame that's being released in Japan and Europe at this end of the month. And I'm really extremely interested in buying it. I hope you will consider it. And when they emailed me back, they told me this. Well, we're having trouble of what store to release it into, or something like that. It's something about us releasing it into stores. I mean, hey, if it's going to be GameStop exclusive, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't care if it's exclusive. I just want the game. I just want a US copy, a US release of Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition. Eventually, I emailed them again, and this time they wrote back saying, there are just no plans to release Fatal Frame. I emailed them about Pandora's Tower because I'm supporting Operation Rainfall as well. And they said, well, at this time we have no plans for Pandora's Tower. We're all these games that Nintendo of America is rejecting. Fans are trying to speak up and say, we want these games, please release them. But they just keep telling us, oh, I'm sorry, we just don't have plans. If Operation Zero worked, guys, if they succeeded on getting the last story in Xenoblade, eventually Pandora's Tower, if Nintendo really listens to us, or if another company just gets their hands on it. Basically, what I'm saying, guys, there's a lot of things you can do to get your point across. Now, email them, write to them. I can give you the information. The phone number, their page on Facebook and Twitter, all that cool stuff. I can get you the information. Let's just show Nintendo of America how much that we want these games. How much that they mean to us. There's no sense in them ignoring us like that. And this may be the last time I've emailed them, but if I have to again, I will. But recently I emailed them a third time, and here's what I got. Or here's what I said, and I quote, "Please take the time to read my message regarding the Fatal Frame franchise. Please release Fatal Frame 2, Deep Crimson Butterfly, and Fatal Frame 4 here in North America. The fans have been waiting for these games and have been dying to give you their hard-earned money to buy these games, but yet you have decided not to release these games? Now, please forgive me if I was a little harsh or if I start to sound harsh. I'm not trying to be rude. I just want you and all of Nintendo of America to understand that we want these games, because we have been really looking forward to these games. I want to question you people. Why are you not playing these games? Are you worried about the sales? I can understand, but you shouldn't have to worry about the sales. We're dying to give you our hard-earned money. You could make thousands out of these games. If you sold them here in the USA, I mean, just look at Xenoblade. It became a top seller here in the USA. The same could happen. The sales were right up there with Mass Effect 3 and Prototype 2, even though they didn't release them. Well, that's not what I said. The same could happen if you release these games here in North America. I mean, Fatal Frame 2 has been translated in English and has been released in the PAL regions. I'm simply requesting a US release of Fatal Frame 2 Deep Crimson Butterfly that is already released in Japan, Europe, and Australia, and Fatal Frame 4 that has already been released in Japan. I'm extremely interested in buying them, and I hope you will consider it. Thank you for taking the time to read my message. I hope you guys can understand my point about these games, because I am really interested in buying them, and so are the fans." And that's what I said. Now they emailed me back, and here's what I got. Hello. Thank you for writing. I can appreciate your enthusiasm for the Fatal Frame series and your concerns regarding Fatal Frame 4 and Fatal Frame 2 Deep Crimson Butterfly. I want to assure to you that your comments are important to us, so I wanted to let you know that they will be added to the record of feedback concerning this product. I know this is difficult to hear, but I can only confirm that at this time, Nintendo of America still has no plans to publish either of these Fatal Frame games. The details of why these games are not being released here are not available to us, so I'm unable to answer any additional questions you might have. Thank you for taking the time to email us. Sincerely, Alex Schuster, Nintendo of America Incorporated. So like I said, guys, I really want to see this game released here. And this will make the fans happy. Like I said, I haven't called them. I wrote a letter to them, but I have not got that letter, I have not got that letter replied yet. I do not have a reply. I'm still checking my mailbox every day, except for Sundays because the mails are closed. I've emailed them a couple of times. I need to start tweeting them on Twitter again. I need to post them on Facebook. I've been passing the petition to my friends and family on my Facebook page, hoping that they'll listen to us, hoping that they can help us out. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you can I hope that you've got the plans to help us out. Don't give up Operation Zero. Stay strong. Have faith. And stand up. Speak. Stand up. Express yourself. Show Nintendo of America that you want this game. These games. Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition and Fatal Frame 4 Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. There's no sense in them not releasing these games or ignoring us. I think that they're listening to us. Our comments are important to them, and they're being added to the record of feedback concerning these products. They appreciate our enthusiasm. If they do, why can't they release them? Let me check the time limit one more time. Alright, anyways, guys, I can give you all the information that you need. Well, not all the information. I can get you some information. I can post on my description. And I'm just saying, please help these guys out. Please help out Operation Zero. Express yourself to Nintendo of America. If you think your voice won't be heard, it will be. Your voice will be heard. And maybe they'll hear us all if we all shout together. Like Gamer Must said when he made that video, Jack Thompson's letter to the president. He wrote his letter to the president. A lot of people's been standing up and showing to them that we want these video games, that these video games aren't causing the violence. He's also saying don't support EA's online pass and their bullcrap, all the service that they're offering us, and the scams that the video game industries are performing, and especially Capcom. We got to show them that there's no sense in changing these games to crap. We've got to show the video game industries how much that we care about them and how much these video games have got to stay the same. We've got to show Nintendo of America how much we want Fatal Frame and some of these other games. I may sound like a worry word here, but I'm not trying to be. Capcom's putting on disc DLC, charging us extra for something we've already paid for. They're being greedy, and they canceled Mega Man Legends 3, and we're trying to get it back in development. We're trying to show to them that we want this game. There's no sense in them ignoring us. There's no sense in all this happening. So like I said, guys, stay strong, have faith. Eventually, we will see the release of Fatal Frame 2 Wii Edition and Fatal Frame 4 released here in North America. Please Please help us out, guys. Express yourself. Show Nintendo of America. Your voice will be heard. And they'll hear us all if we all shout together. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.